So here we are with episode 6 of A Sign of Affection. Last episode, Emma was being a beautiful mess, honestly. And Yuki told Itsuomi that when it comes to him, you know, she's fine with everything. So we'll just have to see what this episode has in store for us. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access on the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. Oh, this is after he kissed her hand. Everything. Damn. It's all wobbly from here. Maybe just like a shiver thing. Oh my god, she just fainted. Rin comes back. Yuki's on the floor. Fucking dead. Itsuomi's like leaning over her. What the in my house? She lost feelings in her knees. She's out here on 4 legs. Maybe it's in your pocket. Yeah. I like that she mouths it out. And yet he kissed your hand. Oh. What about you? Were you coming to see me? Oh, shit! That's the feeling I got. I mean, you literally said everything. So, like, she's out here confessing to it. Uh-oh, a private party. Oh, shit! Where the fuck is he heading off? The end of spring break? Damn. Oh, this motherfucker out here. Where is he going? What's the point of going to college if you just keep going overseas? Make time for you. Oh, for us. Her fingers are like, kiss me. Cause you're cute. He said it, but she couldn't hear because she was looking down. God, these two literally just confessed to each other and they just miss. Damn, girl, how long you been gone? Oh, running out just to... Gotta share the news. Starting to get carried away, huh? Oh, there's Oushi walking, mint. Feeling the wanderlust? She's lucky to have such a nice friend. Does she? Yeah. Yellow face on mint though. Oh, better not be that. Oh. Oh. It's just Rin. Since elementary. That's what he's assuming. I mean, you were kind of there, but, you know, off the mark a little bit. What do you mean? Yuki hasn't shared her contacts with you? And yet here he is. Where are you thinking of taking this thing with Yuki? Hell yeah, Koya. Because he is! You never book for accommodation. He really just comes over there and just like... Damn. What a guy. Now you're actually taking part. Bro's down bad. Don't you have a curfew? The college life. Huh? Can I borrow her for a second? For a second there, I thought he was just gonna put her in a head. I mean, he technically kinda is. Oh, he's been learning by himself, right? I don't know why I saw that. I'm just like cuddling. Oh shit! Well, okay. I thought it was the end of the episode. I was gonna be like, wow, that was fast. Why? Why not? Oh, she shook it, dude. Why? What are you, a 2-year-old? Oh, she's crying out here. Couldn't even read his lips. All blurry. No. It's official! That's right! Normal? Starting to make this all sink in. Uh-oh. No, you're going back to her place. With him. Alone. She's just putting hearts out here. She's spending... That's right. Y'all getting alone time. Oh. Gotta explain it. Don't worry about it. I just let her borrow an apartment. Oh, there you go. Alright. That's good. You don't want to tie him down. Oh, it's Oushi. Oushi ignored. Hey, you know what? Oushi is, I was saying that he kind of is going to the right place, but he's off the mark. Maybe he isn't off the mark this whole time. Oushi just knows, dude. Probably because you're not. You're walking to Rin's place. Got your work cut out for you, Rin. Oh, those earrings that Rin is wearing. Oh, hey, have you seen Emma? Oh, asking for Itsu. Oh, what is Shin looking for Itsuomi? Giving him a piece of his mind, right? Yeah, you want to come on a trip one of these days? Get one and I'll take you. See, this is when you be like Oushi and just toss a napkin at her. Alright, I can't stop thinking about how, like, if you edit this like it's a fucking horror movie, Itsuomi is like... Wow. I guess that's an end of end of part 1. Damn, this man's super confident. You sounded so young and innocent. Hot damn. He really is on cloud 9 out here. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 6? This is what it, yeah, we're on episode 6 of A Sign of Affection. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice conclusion to the first part of the series, right? This is covering Itsuomi and Yuki meeting each other for the first time, getting closer to one another, feeling like, I don't know, has it even been a month? Actually, no, time has been passing, consider that Itsuomi, like, goes on to, like, overseas trips as well, during this whole time, to which, again, I wonder, what is the point of him going to college if he just keeps going overseas? What is this man doing? Well, we also hear a little bit in this episode about how he is, how he fell for Yuki in the first place. I mean, kind of, he's kind of already been saying it a little bit. I think that we've gotten a lot of, we've gotten a lot of inner talks, or just talks in general, about how Yuki fell for Itsuomi, or how Itsuomi fell for Yuki. So I think that in terms of that whole thing, I suppose the romance and then them ending up, I'm saying this through gritted teeth, them going through a romance, you know, and him asking her out, I think that's fine, especially with the way that Itsuomi is, right? He has no sense of personal space, and he kind of, like, if he's the sort of guy, I would presume, who will say something if he really wants to say it. And Yuki, who has been, you know, pretty, not to say pretty straightforward, but, you know, she's out here shooting her shot. She finds that she likes Itsuomi, right? It's not just a crush. And so she's just fucking going at it. You know, and it also helps that she's got the support of her friend, Rin, who is also shooting her shot at Kyoya. So, fucking good shit, you know, she's got a really good supportive system, and she's falling for this guy who's, as she mentions before, is very observant. And consider that Yuki, consider that Yuki is deaf, so she has to look at somebody, right, in order to read their lips and all that. She feels it a little bit weird when that staring is being reciprocated, because again, Yuki needs to like look at you in order to read your lips. But here's Itsuomi, who's observing her, so he's just out here, eyes forward, right at her, and she's just gonna be like, whoa! So, in terms of that whole thing, and like the explanations that they have for these two, and how they fell for each other, I think that's fine. And I feel like, you know, maybe if I was... I was gonna say, maybe if I was a straight person, I would be like, yeah, this is a good romance. I don't know. Honestly, is that, you know, maybe if I was like a normal woman, maybe I'd be looking at this and I'd be like, wow, this is a really good romance series right here. I'm not saying that it's bad, but like, I'm just not feeling what they want me to feel, right? With the way that the music is covering it and everything, it's certainly not getting there. And instead, you know what I'm getting the feeling of right now? This part right here. When Itsuomi asks her out, right? You want to become a couple, and she's just over here like, why? Why you want to become a couple? What the fuck's going on here? You know, I'm trying to pursue you. Why are you suddenly turning it around? Why? And so he just grabs her hand, pulls it up, and he's just like, yo, I want us to be a couple. Is your answer gonna be an okay? And like the music is just here. Wait, hold on, I have to listen to like the music again, because like they're trying so hard to be like, yeah, this is a romantic scene, guys. Yo, they're asking each other out. Isn't that fucking cool? Hold on. Yeah, horns. It's like an ensemble, right? And then the way that he puts her hand up, right? He says, is your answer going to be an okay? And so the anime has to showcase, you know, remember the last time she did that? And so that's why, you know, to tell you that's why he puts her hand up like that, you know? So you say... But again, if you cut this as like a horror cut or something... The fact that he's like, yo, you wanna date? Is your answer going to be okay? He says as he's holding her up. And she's like shaking it. She's nodding. Oh, I've got fucking tears in my eye. And then we've got this scene where Yuki is walking away and Itsuomi's looking at her back. He calls out to her, but she can't hear. And so initially I was thinking, are you going to come up and hug her when she's on the stairs? A little dangerous, you know? Maybe we shouldn't do that. You know, let's not hug her behind the stairs. No, that's not what he decided to do. Instead, he fucking follows her. He follows her all the way to the door just so he can fucking push the door back. Okay, he doesn't like actually slam, but he does it like very gentle. And like, he just closes the door. It also doesn't help that like they don't draw their eyes during the scene. This is another part where like if you cut this and make it look like a horror edit, it would fit. That's the bad part. It would fit so much. Just gives her a hug. I expected a hug, but like, I'm speechless. Moving away from those horror scenes in disguise. Or a thriller, whichever one, you know? We've got Oushi, a little bit of Oushi, and he's talking with Yuki's mom, and Yuki's mom is just like, yeah, I'm glad that you're in the college the same as Yuki. I would believe Yuki feels not to say safe, but, you know, she feels good knowing that you're here in case you need help or she needs help or anything. And then Oushi tightens his grip on the bag, and he's just like, yo, you know, if she needs help, I'm always there, you know, you can always count on me, Yuki's mom. It's like a boy trying to get the parents' approval. But he hears from Yuki's mom that Yuki is staying over at a friend's place, and Oushi not trusting her at all, being like, oh shit, she's probably staying at that other guy's house. God damn, they're just out here getting herself in trouble and whatnot. So he gets Yuki's contact, but Yuki puts him away, as she usually does, right? And she just, she just doesn't add his contact until later on. And it's very funny. You can see his demeanor compared to how he is with Yuki and like to her mom. I mean, obviously, I don't think he would be like rude to her mom or anything. But also, it's funny the way that Yuki's mom sees Oushi, right? You're such a nice boy. And Oshi's just like, yeah, I know, I don't think Yuki sees me as that way. After Itsuomi leave with Yuki, we saw Shin coming in, who is trying to find Itsuomi, and I would presume that maybe he wants to talk to Itsuomi about Emma, because he's probably gonna be like, yo dog, can you like say no to Emma? Maybe, I don't know. Again, maybe Shin just wants to give him a piece of his mind, or whatever, right? But I would presume that maybe, just maybe, the topic that Shin wants to talk to Itsuomi about is Emma. But we'll just have to see when it happens. Which isn't going to happen very soon, considering that Itsuomi is leaving for overseas for like an entire month. So, good for him, I guess, you know? Again, good thing that he's over here, got money and everything to just constantly travel all the time, which kind of goes back to my question of why is he going to college in the first place if he's just going to skip class and go on a month-long overseas stay somewhere. I don't know. But nice of Itsuomi to ask Yuki, you know, if once she gets her passport and all that, they can travel with each other. So good for him, good for her, and as what he said, right? Once he's back from this trip, he will for sure make time for each other. So nice of him and whatnot. You know, I kind of came in. Because, like, I initially said that, right, when I read the manga, I saw a drama tag, and I was just like, I wasn't really in the mood for drama, right? I wasn't exactly in the best place to go do drama shit. I just wanted something that was wholesome, and in the end, it seems like this one was a wholesome thing, but it definitely gets such a, like, a creep vibe. Unfortunately from Itsuomi, but like the thing that kind of separates Itsuomi from just being a fucking creep is that he doesn't really realize that he's doing it like that, and then the fact that he's an attractive man. I say attractive in quotes because that's how people see him. That he's an attractive man that, you know, so he gets pretty privilege. That really compensates a lot of things, you know? If you're a pretty person, you can kind of get away with certain shit. Like, certain shit that normal people wouldn't want. That being said, that, like, it doesn't affect everybody. There's that whole creep factor from Itsuomi. Other than that, I will say my nitpick with Itsuomi so far is the fact that despite him, if we just remove that creep factor away for a second, he's kind of bland for me. Like, in terms of like him being the main character, he's a little tad bland. And like, but I'm kind of, the way that I see that is because we have gone a handful of Yuki's past, so we kind of see the way that the person that Yuki is. But Itsuomi, we haven't really learned too much, you know, about himself, about, like, himself as, like, a child and all that, right? We kind of know that he has a kid sister, his family lives in Germany, he loves languages, he loves to travel overseas, meet new people, open up his world and all that, but other than that, I'm just kind of like, whatever, you know? But, again, maybe it's just me not really being affected by his hot boy status. To be honest, I like the side male characters a lot more than Itsuomi. despite us not really seeing them as much. But at the same time, I feel like despite not seeing them as much, I feel like I kind of have either the same amount or just slightly below the amount of information that I have on Itsuomi. Or slightly above, whichever one. So, I don't know just yet. All I can say is that I really enjoy the side characters of this show. And I would like to see more of them, thank you. I'm just saying, sometimes side characters, they gotta... side characters, they gotta have a little bit of moment to shine, so then once we get back to the main character, it feels like it's fresh and new. And I'm hoping that here with Itsuomi going abroad for a month, maybe we get to see something that happens within this month instead of just a month later, in the next episode. A month later, Itsuomi is back, and now we're continuing with Yuki and Itsuomi's story. But I feel like possibly that could be the chance, Yeah, they showcase a little montage over the month as Yuki and Itsuomi are continuing to text with each other despite him being overseas and all that. But we'll just have to see what's going to happen in the next episode. Until then, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.